welcome back to the channel, Lifestyle Designs with Teresa. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to come back and watch another video with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you and all your support, all the comments and all the love that you all have been showing me. It has not gone unnoticed. So today, y'all, I wanted to come to you. I already styled my kitchen area for the fall 2025, and I just want to show you how I style my kitchen area for fall 2025. Now, what I tried to do is just keep in with the moody touch flowing over from my dining area a little, but still in with the orange, burnt orange and all. So you will see a flow of that throughout my living area, but in the kitchen, it won't be so moody. It will be pops of traditional orange color, which is what I love. You seen me style last year with the traditional colors and neutral colors. This year I'm bringing only the burnt orange colors, the moody touch. So I'd like to say many blessings to you and your family. And without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into this video. Now what I'm going to do is show you the areas that I style, and I will also tell you where I got these items from. Let's get started. Okay, we'll just be starting off with this area here where I have my paper towels. The paper towel holder, I purchased that from Ross. And then also just keeping in with my gold ginger jar that I always have here on my counter area. That was purchased from Burlington. I absolutely love that. What a stunning vase. I actually did see the smaller version to that vase this week, but I did not purchase it. Also added to the side of here is my beautiful dessert stand. Now I didn't put any dessert in it, but coming up to the holidays, I'll probably add dessert or maybe dessert sometime next week. And this came from Marshall's. The tray here I have, it actually came from Home Goods. And moving over here, I absolutely love this piece here. This is a glass cutting board. It came from Hobby Lobby, guys. I absolutely love that. Now I did purchase this year when I was in Hobby Lobby the other day. It was $9.99, and of course it had the 40% off. And also I added here, just blending in some wood to kind of tone down things, to give the kitchen a warm touch. I added the wood piece also with some moss here and a lighter color moss instead of the darker green moss, so that it can warm up the area. And also just added a few pumpkins that I already had on hand. I can't remember where I get these pumpkins here from. Could have been Hobby Lobby, but I definitely know this one came from the Dollar Tree. And moving over here, of course, I have my jars that I add my vinegar oils in. I do have some vinegar in one, but I have not added any more oils here. I added 2 pumpkins here, one in black and the black and gold. The black and gold, this one was a DIY. And the oil and vinegar came from Marshalls. They came from Marshalls. And this little beautiful stand here came from the 5 & Below store. And that is going to conclude this section 1 area of my kitchen. Going over to my stove area, I have this beautiful apple. I showed this to you some months ago where I purchased this from Burlington. I want to believe that it was $9.99. I purchased these apples in the basket from Ross. They were, I believe, $4.99. I purchased those some time ago. And this year also purchased was this beautiful wicker pumpkin. I absolutely love it. I think it brightens up the place, the kitchen area. It just gives it a beautiful touch here on the stove. So I wanted to add that here, and I absolutely love how it looks here on the stove. Also, I have my towels here that I added. These towels here, the black and white, they came from Marshall's. The ones that are on top here, they came from Family Dollar. I thought they were very cute. They blended in with the touch. Like I said, I was going with a moody, cozy touch feel in the kitchen area also, but with that traditional orange, burnt orange color as well. Now moving on to this end of my kitchen, of course, you know, I have my staple product here where I keep my utensils at. I purchased the vase here from Ross, and the utensils in here, they were purchased from Home Goods. Here I have another pumpkin, which I absolutely love. If I didn't say the pumpkin on my stove was $6.99 at Ross, this one was $4.99, I believe $4.99 or $5.99. Absolutely love these pumpkins, guys. If you want, you can actually tone these pumpkins down, repaint them, restain them, because I'm thinking about restaining them a darker color to keep and flow with the darker color wood here in the kitchen. So I may be staining them a darker color for next year. And here I have my staple cups, which I absolutely love these cups. They have the glam look. Y'all, this is my staple product. It would always be in my kitchen area, even during the different seasons. The cups, they came from, I think, Ross. Yeah, Ross. I think Ross, yeah. These were $3.99. And these actually came from Home Goods. They were $4.99. And also this beautiful stand where I hold these cups on came from Home Goods as well. I want to say that it was either $21.99 or $24.99. And just moving on to my center area of my kitchen, I have my little area where I have my stand where I add my sauces to. I absolutely love these sauces that I added here. They are very beautiful. I got these, I thrifted those. They come in a pack of 5. And they have 5 different types. They do have the black and white in here. And you really can't tell whether this other little color is gold or silver. But it kind of looks a silver gold to me. I'm not sure. But I absolutely love it. And this stand here that I have my sauces on here, decorative sauces, I thrifted this from the Goodwill. I want to say it was $2.99. I brought it home and I spray painted it gold. And I also have my beautiful tea kettle here. I want to say that I got this from a bin store and it was like, I think $1, $2. And the pumpkins, I got these pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I thought they were absolutely cute and they blend in with the kitchen area, also my dining area. I absolutely love this setting here. I love these sauces. And I kept the plain black sauces here that I had during the summer season. And I just added a touch with the new sauces here on top. Keeping in with that flow, I have a pumpkin here. I absolutely love this pumpkin. It is a cookie jar, but you can use it as however you want to use it. You can use it however you want. I love it. It has the gold stem on here, keeping in with that black and white theme. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the tray here I have, it came from Ross, And I want to believe that this tray was $21.99. Also, I added my apple and my strawberry here. This was a recent purchase. It was from Burlington. And I did show these, I believe, did I? I'm not sure in my last video. I may have not. But they were $5.99. Absolutely loved them. Had to add them to the mix. And moving on, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and just tone it down, give it a warmth touch here in the kitchen. I have here my cutting board. Now I don't use this cutting board, it's just used for decorative purposes. It is all brown, but I added the glam to it, the gold strip. Also, I have this pumpkin that I added. The pumpkin came from Ross, and the cutting board came from Ross. Also, the pumpkin was $9.99, and I want to believe that I'm probably tore the price off here, but I see it came from Thailand, the cutting board. So I just wanted to keep in giving it a warmth touch and just adding some brown to the mix here. Also, I added a tray. Now this tray, it came from Ross. Also, I added this beautiful mushroom with the gold on it. That comes from Ross. And I also added an acorn in here, which came from the Dollar Tree. And I want to say I purchased that from the Dollar Tree when it was $1. Like the Dollar Tree, $1. Okay, so we're gonna try to straighten this back out some, but I'll get it straightened back out. Moving over to this area here, I have my staple vase, which has the 3D floor on here in gold. This vase stays in my kitchen. It is a staple vase. And to it, I added some florals. These florals came from Ollie's, and I believe the acorns came from Ollie's as well. I have this thrifted geese swan with the gold inside that I have sitting here. Last year I put something inside of it. This year I didn't. I actually thrifted this from the Goodwill. I also have another cookie jar here that is in the gold, black, and white. This came from Ross, and I want to believe that was $10.99. And just moving along to this area here that I have sitting on top of my microwave is these beautiful fruits that I purchased from Burlington. And I think the tags may have been attached and I tore them off. But I want to believe that they were $4.99 in Burlington. And I just set my little spoon rest here for the time being. And I added that to the mix. Okay, on this end, of course, my coffee pot here. I have my handy dandy gold cup that I always keep sitting here. Sometimes I change it out, sometimes I don't. I have my coffee syrups. I have two different types of coffee syrups here, so I pretty much know the types. I'm not too big on labels. I may go ahead and get some labels, but I'm not a big person on labels. And I also have it sitting up on this tray here. This tray was, I want to say, $12.99. It was purchased from Marshall's. And here I have this stand here. It was purchased from Ross. And I have that with my beautiful orange cups. And y'all, believe it or not, these cups are really beautiful. They came from the Dollar Tree, last year or the year before. I absolutely love them. I don't think I used them last year, but I decided to use them this year. Right here, because there's not a lot of coffee going on in the area, I just have a DIY that I did. Check out this gold, y'all. I painted this gold, and I just did a DIY on this little tray here. It actually was a Christmas gift tin with the top to it, but I did a DIY with it. Throwed some coffees in here, and voila. Absolutely love that DIY, and I love that gold paint. Over here I have the stand with just my sugar container and my pour. Also, I added a pumpkin. I've had this pumpkin for several years also, that I purchased from the Dollar Tree when it was $1. And also I have a few cups I just added here. I'm just going to leave them wrapped. I didn't unwrap them, but these were actually purchased from the Dollar Tree as well, guys. You really could get these cups from the Dollar Tree for certain seasons. If you take a look and you get there early enough, you can get them from the Dollar Tree. Okay, moving along over here, over my sink area. And like I say, I'm not too big on labels, but I do have my dishwashing liquid here, hand soap, and also lotion. I find that it really is important to put lotion on after you finish washing dishes, especially if you're a person that don't wear gloves. So I'm going to start trying to practice that more. All right, we're heading over on this end, and I will be going over how I set up my bar area here. I have attached some black napkins and some napkin rings that were purchased from Amazon. They were purchased, a set of 12 actually, for $4.99. And I thought that was a good buy. And I'm thinking on spray painting them. I don't know, maybe like a more metallic gold. I don't know. I may just leave them as is. Here I have my place setting set up. I have this orange leaf. That is a Dollar Tree find. I have this orange salsa. And if you watch my video, and if you have not been watching my Shop With Me videos, you may want to jump on them, because I have been in them stores showing you all what they have. So these sauces were purchased from Hobby Lobby. I want to say they were a set of 6 for like 90 cents, 80 or 90 cents. This is just a black paper plate, checkered. I picked them up in Hobby Lobby just because I love them. I love how they look. A black plate, and of course I layered the checkered plate on top of the black plate. A charger, it's actually a burnt orange charger, and I've had these for many years. I can't remember where I got them from, but then I also have it layered on top of these placemats that I purchased from the Dollar Tree when it was $1 Dollar Tree. So that is how I set up this area here. Just wanted to keep in with that touch, that moody touch, but also that orange and burnt orange. And I think it came out absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. Love this setting and how it came out. I didn't add any wine glasses here. I may, coming around to my fall tour, I don't know, but I may add some. Okay, here I added a ginger jar here to the center. I did add some greenery to it. Of course, I did have orange and burnt orange in it at first, and I was like, I'm just gonna take it out and give it some greenery, add some greenery to it, because I know I have a lot of black and white along with the pops of orange and burnt orange going on. Like I say, I was going for that moody cozy look in the kitchen as well, but I also want to have that loud pop of orange, burnt orange color, because I love traditional colors. So I definitely wanted to add that. So I absolutely love this greenery. This greenery came from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I got this from Hobby Lobby. And with this greenery, I can actually flow this on into either Christmas season if I wanted to, or either a winter refresh when I do style for the winter. So it has a multi-purpose use. And here I have my white gardenia candle. I decided to add it here in the kitchen. I do have, I think, a pumpkin spice candle, but I have this white gardenia burning because I absolutely love the smell. Like I said, this candle here will light up the whole house. I used it in my hallway for my hallway styling, but I decided to bring it in here midways in the house so it could just flow through the entire house and have a beautiful smell. So guys, that is all that I have here for my fall refresh for my kitchen 2025. I hope that you enjoyed it and that I was able to bring some inspiration and also some simple styling ideas for you for the season of the fall 2025. I really like how it turned out. Absolutely love it. Simple but yet beautiful, moody, cozy touch, but still have that beautiful pop of orange that I absolutely love, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support. Let's go ahead and take and look at what I done to this kitchen for fall 2025. Let's go ahead and do an overview of this kitchen.